Good morning, my beautiful class. How are you guys? I hope you are doing well. Let me know from time to time how do you like the classes, where are you at with the classes, how is your progress, and yeah, just text me sometimes. I would like to know how are you guys doing and how do you like the classes. Today we're going to practice Ashtanga, and because the Ashtanga practice is pretty intense, I decided to split it into two classes. So also Ashtanga don't have many instructions, usually just go, but I still feel like giving some. I prefer to know that you guys are safe and you're not getting any injuries. Yeah, that's it. Enjoy the class. Make sure you have a towel by your side. You're gonna need it. It's pretty sweaty class. A block and a belt and the mat and yourself. That's it. Enjoy the class, and let's begin by standing at the top of your mat. Big toes touching each other, or keep a little bit of space. Press the feet into the ground, roll the shoulders back and down, bend the elbows, bring the hands at the heart center, and close your eyes here. Let's take some moment to prepare ourselves for the class. Relax yourself here. Relax your shoulders. Bring your awareness maybe to the breathing. Relax your eyes, nose. Take that space in between your teeth to bring additional relaxation into the facial muscles. With every exhalation, see if you can lower down the shoulders a little bit more. Shoulders is where we usually keep a lot of tension. Try to scan your body a little bit from the toes all the way up to the head, the crown of your head, and notice if there's any tension anywhere, and try to let go, soften those areas, and focus on your breathing. Like I always mention, breathing during the class is very important. So try to move with the breath, try to breathe all the time. Inhale long, exhale long. Do this always in and out through the nose. Always remember, if your mind goes here and there, pressing the middle fingers against each other will bring your mind back to the mat. This is your time in the day. This is your practice, your yoga practice. So try to leave the outside world outside for the next hour or so. Relax yourself. Yes, all the poses in Ashtanga, you already did it, all of them, but maybe not all together. How are we going to do today? We usually split it into vinyasa classes or hatha or flows, vinyasa flows. So you know all of the poses, most of them. Bow your heads a little bit, and let's chant 3 Oms to begin with. And then I'm going to chant the Ashtanga prayer for you. Feel free to listen, or if you know it, repeat it yourself. So we're gonna inhale to prepare and exhale to Om. Let's try now with the next inhalation. One more. last one. Vande Gurunam Charanaravindim Sandara Risita Swatma Sukha Bodhi Nisreyashe Janlikayamane Samsara Hala Hala Moha Sante Abahu Purushakaram Shankha Chakra Sitarinam Sahastra Shira Sharam Shwetam Pranamami Patanjali Om Hari Om. Release your hands and gently open your eyes. Gaze down at your mat for a moment. And let's begin. So Ashtanga, the warm-up in Ashtanga, it's 5 Surya Namaskar A, 5 Surya Namaskar B. And all the times before in our classes, while we were doing this, we normally step back into downward facing dog, right? From plank or wherever we are. In Ashtanga, we jump back. So a lot of people get injuries, they're hurting their toes. Jumping back can really injure your lower back and the knees. So before we begin with the jumpings, with the Surya Namaskar, I would like to just very briefly guide you through the jumping. And again, if you don't feel like jumping, you can always step 1 foot at a time back. So just a quick demonstration. For instance, you are in Uttanasana and then usually we go into downward facing dog, right? We step. You can always do this. Step the right and then the left, downward facing dog. Also make sure you alternate. If you're not gonna jump, make sure you alternate your feet. So we always begin in Ashtanga, always you begin with the right foot. So the first Surya Namaskar, if you are in Uttanasana and you don't feel like jumping, you begin with the right leg, followed by the left, downward facing dog. Second, it's going to be left, followed by the right, right again, and so on. You alternate, okay? If you feel like jumping today, from Uttanasana, you're going to have fingertips down, okay? Feet together. You inhale to flat back. We do this many times. Then you gently bend the knees, lower your knees down, press the palms down in front of you into the mat. You lift your heels up like you want to go forward. So do this before you begin a few times. You're moving on your toes forward. You lift your heels up like you want to go forward, your palms are down, and then you jump, you go directly, there's no plank. You jump straight into Chaturanga. In Chaturanga, also very important, you're jumping, you're not having your hands all over. Try to keep your elbows closer to your body, okay? So, since if for some of you this is the first time, you can still stepping into downward facing dog. If you jump, please be aware of your body. I know many people, they get injuries, they break their toes, because if you put all the weight while you jump back into your feet, you're gonna, I hear sometimes like this, boom, and then you hurt yourself, and seriously, this gives a lot of pain to the lower back, jumping back, okay? So this is very important. Again, if this is your first time practicing Ashtanga, feel free to, from Uttanasana, flat back, step 1 foot at the time into downward facing dog, as long as you alternate. If you feel like jumping, remember, lift your heels up, bend the knees like you're moving forward, and you pushing your hips to the sky. You want to jump high and all the way down into Chaturanga. Okay, let's begin. Whew, I'm already very hot. So be aware of your body all the time in Ashtanga, okay? We don't want to hurt ourselves. So from the top of your mat, big toes touching each other, always in the Surya Namaskar, you engage your legs, you pull the kneecap up, tuck the tailbone in, roll the shoulders back and down, and let's begin. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. All the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Remember, I lift my heels up. I jump back into Chaturanga Dandasana. Press the palms into the ground. All the way up. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We stay here 5. Keep your feet closer to each other. We're gonna also jump forward, and I will take a moment when we jump forward to explain to you very quick. So try to keep your feet almost together and breathe. Same rule here, you know already, downward facing dog. Press the palms, lengthen the back, keep the neck soft. Breathe, heels down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now when you jump back, you inhale, you look at your hands. Again, you bend the knees and you hopping. Again, your hips up, hips up, hips up before I hop them all the way in between my hands. Feet together, halfway up. I press the feet down, I come up, I lengthen, exhale, Samastitihi. This is 1 Surya Namaskar. We do 4 more and then 5 Surya Namaskar B. Big toes touching each other. Inhale, come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, press, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5, 4, keep the feet together. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, jump back, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Press the feet. Inhale up. Exhale, Samastitihi. 3rd one. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, shoulders away. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, neck soft. Lengthen the back. 1 more. Inhale, look at your hands. Jump forward, feet in between, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Press the feet. Inhale, come on up. You see what I'm doing? Shoulders away. Exhale, Samastitihi. 4th one. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, palms down, heels up, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bend the knees, hop forward, feet in between your hands, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold, completely press the feet. Inhale up. Samastitihi. Last one, Surya Namaskar. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up. Jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, shoulders away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Inhale, jump forward, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Press the feet. Inhale up, and the Surya Namaskar A. Exhale, hands at the heart center. This was Surya Namaskar A 5 times. We move Surya Namaskar B for another 5. So from here, inhale, bend the knees. Uttanasana, chair pose, palms together. Exhale, forward fold. Same here. Inhale, halfway up, palms down, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg forward in between your hands, left heel down, square yourself, bend the right knee. Inhale, come on up, Virabhadasana A. 1. Exhale, hands down, step back, take a Chaturanga Dandasana again. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg step in between your hands, right heel down. Square yourself. Inhale, come on up. Virabhadasana 1. Exhale, lower down. Step back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we stay 5. 4. Keep the feet quite together. Lengthen the back. This is Ashtanga. You jump all the time. You never stop. 4. Lengthen the back, soft neck. Press the palms, spread the fingers into the mat. 3. 2 more. Last one. Inhale, look at your hands, bend the knees, hop forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, lower down the hips, hands up. Uttanasana chair. Palms together, come on up. Exhale, heart center, Samastitihi. This was 1 Surya Namaskar B. We gotta do 4 more like this. Ashtanga is pretty intense. Inhale, hips down, Uttanasana. Exhale, forward. Inhale, halfway up, press the palms down, heels up. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Virabhadasana 1. Exhale, lower down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg forward. Bend the left knee. Virabhadasana 1. Exhale, lower down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog and stay now. 5. Breathe. 4. Take your time. Soften the back, soften the neck. Press the palms. 4. Breathe all the time. 3. Ashtanga practice gives a lot of energy, so if you feel lazy sometimes, start doing Ashtanga, you see how you wake up. 2, 1, bend the knees, hop yourself forward, halfway up, hips down, inhale, Uttanasana. Come all the way up, Samastitihi. This was second round. Inhale, Uttanasana chair. Exhale, forward. Halfway up, palms down, hop back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, shoulders away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg step forward. Keep the knee bent. Virabhadasana 1. Exhale, lower down. Step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg step forward. Virabhadasana 1. Exhale, lower down. Step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5. Breathe. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Bend the knees, hop yourself forward. Halfway up, exhale, forward fold, hips down, arms up. Uttanasana chair pose, come all the way up. Samastitihi, inhale. Third round, Uttanasana, exhale, forward fold. Halfway up, press the palms, heels up. Hop back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right step forward. Come on up, Virabhadasana 1. Exhale, lower down. Take a vinyasa, lower down. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left forward. Come on up, Virabhadasana 1. Exhale, lower down. Step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog and stay 5. Whew. This was the third only. Take 5 here. I'm just cleaning myself for a moment. Ashtanga, you are allowed to keep some water by your side, but don't drink too fast. So If you're keeping water by your side, make sure it's not too cold. Also sip it. When you drink, not, I know when you're thirsty, sometimes you just want to drink a whole river. Just take sip by sip, okay? Usually in yoga, we don't drink water during practice, but Ashtanga, you can. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, hop yourself forward. Halfway up, exhale, forward fold, hips down, arms up, Uttanasana, chair pose, come all the way up, Samasthiti here, this was third round, let's begin fourth. Inhale, chair, exhale, forward fold, halfway up, palms down, heels up, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right step forward, come on up, Virabhadasana 1. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left forward, come on up, Virabhadasana 1. Exhale, lower down, take a Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. We rest for 5. Breathe. Take 5. One more like this, and then we move forward. Take 4. There's no child's pose in Ashtanga, but if you really feel like, take a child's pose sometime. Patabi Joyce wasn't so good with the students. He was pushing hard in Ashtanga. 3, 2, 1, bend the knees, look forward, hop yourself forward, halfway up, exhale, forward fold, and bend, bring the hips down, inhale, arms up. Chair pose all the way up, Samasthiti here, last Surya Namaskar. Inhale to chair. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, palms down, heels up, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg step forward, come on up, Virabhadasana 1. Exhale, lower down. Take a Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left forward, come on up, Virabhadasana 1. Exhale, lower down. Come, take a Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, and rest for 5, 4, 3. Remember, if you were jumping, alternate feet. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Inhale, bend the knees, hop yourself forward, halfway up, exhale, forward fold, hips down, arms up, chair pose. Come all the way up, exhale, Samasthiti here. This was the warm-up for Ashtanga practice. So let's move forward. Now from the top of your mat, you are having your feet together, hands on the hips. Hop yourself hip distance apart, okay? Inhale here, arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Grab your big toe with the pinky finger. Inhale, 2 flat back. Exhale, 2 forward fold. Remember how I always say, belly to touch. So if for some reason you're not there yet when you forward fold, feel free to bend the knees. Soft neck, soft upper back. Padangusthasana, we stay here 7, 6, 5, 4. Bend the knees, and then slowly every day you're gonna stretch the legs more and more until your belly will still be touching your thighs, but your legs will be stretched completely without bending. 4, soft neck, soft upper body. Can you feel the heat that your body is releasing now? We just warm up with this Surya Namaskar, and it could be a practice for you guys if sometimes you don't feel like doing an hour of yoga practice. Just do Surya Namaskar, maybe Surya Namaskar A for 20-25 times. That could be good practice for the day. Inhale to flat back. Bring your palms this time under your feet. Left palm under the left toes, right palm under the left toes. Inhale again here to flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Same rule. Soft neck, soft upper back, belly to thigh. So bend the knees, and then every day, slowly, you will lower yourself down more and more until your belly will touch your thighs and your legs will be stretched completely. So before we did Padangusthasana, this is Padahastasana. We stay here for 7. These poses are stretching a lot the hamstrings and the calf, as you can feel it probably. Make sure you also not moving all the way into the heels, but you keep some forward into your palms and toes. Shoulders relaxed. 5, 4, breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale halfway up, release the hands, bring the hands up the hip. Keep your gaze down and roll yourself up. Gaze down. The head is the last one to come up. Here you go. Now again, hop your feet back together. We move forward. This is the time where you might need a block. So if you feel like already move it at the back of your mat, you will need it by next to your right foot. So you hop back, feet together, hands on the hip or not, your choice. Now you bend the right knee forward and hop back. Turn yourself feet parallel to each other. Right feet outside 90 degrees, left 45. So as I said, you might need the block. Place it inside or outside your feet. We prepare Uttita Trikonasana, left arch to right heel. Inhale, open up, or open the right side of the body. Drop the left hip to the left side. Exhale, lower down. Right hand touch the block or the floor. You equally lengthen here your neck before you look up and stay in Uttita Trikonasana. Remember, your left arm don't go above the shoulder. Stay here. Your back is in line with your hips. If you cannot gaze at your left hand, just gaze forward. Stay 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Press the outside of the left foot into the mat. 2, 1. Push through the heels. Inhale, come on up. Take the block with you in case you need it for the left foot. Turn the right foot in, left foot out. Exhale, lower down. Left hand outside or inside your left foot. And we do Uttita Trikonasana, left side. 7, you know the rules. Push the outside of the right foot into the ground, back in line with the hips. Equally lengthen your neck before you look up. My right arm don't go above my shoulder to hurt my shoulder. I stay 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push through the heels. Inhale, come on up. Turn again towards the right. Right toes out, left toes in. You're gonna turn towards your right toes. You hop your left leg to the left side, so you square yourself to the mat. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, left hand outside the right foot. Open yourself, chest to the side, right hand up into Parivrita Trikonasana. Reverse triangle. 5. You want my block? 4, 3. Same here. If you cannot gaze at your right hand, just gaze forward. 2, 1. Push to the heels. Inhale, come on up. Turn yourself again towards the left toes. Now look at me. I'm hopping my right foot to the side, and if you can lower the arms down. Turn yourself completely square yourself to the left foot. Now, right hand, inhale up, exhale, lower down, outside the left foot, left hand comes up, equally lengthen your neck before you look up or just gaze forward. Parivrtta Trikonasana into the left side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push through the hips. Inhale, come on up and hop all the way forward at the top of your mat. Big toes touching each other. Inhale, right knee bend again. Hop one more time in the back. Feet parallel to each other. Turn the right toes out. Left toes in. Bend the right knee. If you need a block, again, you might place it already outside your right foot. Now, same here. Left arch to right heel. My knee is bending in line with my ankle, not going over my toes. Hands are parallel to the ground. Exhale, right hand outside your right foot, either on the block or into the mat. Inhale, you open your chest, left hand comes up and release the left hand above the left ear. Again, you equally lengthen your neck and you look at your left elbow here. Push the outside of the left foot and keep equal weight into the front leg, the right leg, and the left. Breathe here. 7, 6. Same here, my back should be in line with my hips. I keep my right hand bent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push through the hips. Inhale, come on up. Turn the right toes in, left toes out. Bend the left knee this time. Exhale, left hand outside the left foot. I open my chest and I release my right hand above my right ear. I equally lengthen my neck and then look up with my right elbow. If that's not okay for your neck, just gaze forward and stay here in Parivrtta Parshvakonasana. My left knee is bent this time. I press the outside of my right foot into the ground. I stay. 5, 4, 3, 2. Feel the right side of the body lengthening. 2, 1. Push through the heels. Inhale, come on up. Again, left toes in, right toes out. Turn yourself completely. Again, square yourself. So let's begin from here. Bring the left knee down. I give you the easy variation. And you're gonna turn yourself to the right side. Bring the left elbow outside your right knee. You twisting yourself here. And you can either keep hands in prayer at the chest. And now stretch the left leg. Bring the heel down. And reverse the angle. Or release the left hand down outside your right foot and bring the right hand up and release it above your right ear again. And so, reverse angle. 5. Parivrtta Parshvakonasana. Yes, Parivrtta Parshvakonasana. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push to the hips. Inhale, come on up. Turn yourself towards the left foot. Left toes out. Right toes in. Right knee down. Right elbow outside the left knee. Hand down, or you keep the hands in prayer. This is one option you have. You can stay here. Or extend the right leg. Bring the right heel down. Lift your left arm up. Open the chest. And release the left hand above the left knee. We should again look at the left elbow, but if that's not okay, just gaze forward. Parivrtta Parshvakonasana, left side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push to the heels. Inhale, come on up. Hop yourself forward. Feet together, top of the mat. This was Utthita and Parivrtta Parshvakonasana. One more time, bend the right knee, hop back. Turn your feet parallel to each other. You don't need a block no more, so you can move it. You will usually the new mats, they have a line in the center. So if for you to know your feet are in line, you can bring the feet into that line. So your both, the arch of the feet should be in the line. If you don't have, like mine, just move at the back. Make sure your mat is straight. Move your heels at the back of your mat. You see, at my back of my mat. So I know my feet are in the same line. I open wide, about 4.5 feet. Toes in, heels out. We do Prasarita Padottanasana for Prasarita A, B, C, and D. Now, the first one is inhale, open the chest. Exhale, palms down. Palms are in line with your heels, so means my palms also are going all the way at the back, in line with my feet. I press the palms into the ground. I inhale to flat back, and I exhale to forward fold. Crown of my head is trying to touch the ground. If you have knee problems, gently bend the knees, slightly bend the knees here, or if you feel this is too easy for you, you can hop your feet closer to each other to put more intensity into the legs. If you're feeling okay where you are, stay here. Also keep equal weight into your heels and toes. Don't move too much in the back, the hips, or too much forward. Stay here. Bend the elbows and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up. Release the hands. Hands on the hips. Gaze down. You're rolling yourself up. The head is the last one to come up. Keep the hands on the hips. Roll your elbows in the back. Your shoulder blades are meeting at the back. You're opening your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold again. Prasarita Padottanasana B. Again, I'm trying to keep my elbows there. Keep the elbows in the back. Don't bring the elbows with you. Your chest is open. Elbows are still pointing to the back. I'm trying to bring the crown of my head down. Prasarita Padottanasana B. Again here, make sure you have no problem in the knees, no pain. Soften the neck and the upper back. Try to keep the elbows in the back. Don't bring the elbows with you. 5. Breathe 4. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, halfway up. And roll yourself up, the gaze down, the head is always the last one to come up. Release the hands, interlock fingers in the back, roll the shoulders back and down, stretch the elbows. Keep the palms together, inhale here, exhale forward, bring the arms with you, lower down, forehead. The crown of your head is trying to reach the floor. And one day my arms, and yours as well, will touch the ground. I did it at school. My teacher, Ashtanga teacher, Ari, he pulled my arms so much until I touched the ground, and he put a blanket on my arms. He made me stay there for 50 years. 4. I miss my teachers. 3. Remember the weight, equal weight. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, halfway, release the hands on the hips. Come on up, slowly and nice. Always the gaze is the last one to come up. The last Prasarita Padottanasana. Now again you release the hands. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Grab the big toe with the peace finger. Inhale again to flat back. And exhale, you bend the elbows to the side this time. And again, you're trying to bring the crown of the head into the mat. Remember, the weight of the body stays equally into your feet, not too much in the back, not too much forward. And I stay. Prasarita Padottanasana. 5. Soft neck, soft upper back. 4. 3, 2, and one. Inhale, halfway up, release the hands on the hips, and you will roll yourself up. The head is the last one to come up. Turn the left toe towards the top of your mat, and hop yourself forward, top of the mat, feet together. Stay here for a moment to recover. Bend the right knee one more time. Step back the right foot. Turn yourself towards the right toes. Now, this time you're not gonna have the feet in one line, but you're gonna hop your left leg very much towards the left and turn the toes again, point the toes forward, just like in the Virabhadrasana one, but we're not gonna bend the knee. We keep both legs stretched here. Now, again, my toes are not in one line, not in the same track. I'm sure I square myself to my mat. I bring my hands in reverse prayer behind my back. This is one option you can do. If this is too much, just grab your elbows from the outside. Make sure you roll your shoulders back. You are square to the mat. Now, you're gonna inhale here and exhale, you forward fold. Keep your back flat. Again, I am forward folding here. The head should be the last one to go down. I'm just trying again to reach my thigh, my right thigh with my belly. So I stay square to my right foot. I'm going down from my belly first, my chest, and eventually my forehead, my head is touching my knee. I stay and I breathe here for 7. No bending knees, you're square to the mat, you open your chest, soft neck, soft upper back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale slowly, come on up. Little by little, if you're coming up, keep the arms, the elbows bent, or reverse prayer. Come on up all the way. Turn yourself towards the left toes, and this time you hop the right toes all the way to the right side. Check yourself, make sure you are square to your mat. You see, my right thigh is parallel to the ground. My feet are not in line, my shoulders are rolled back and down. I open my chest, I inhale here, I exhale, I forward fold away from me first because I'm trying to touch my left thigh with my belly first, and then my chest, and then eventually my forehead is touching my shin bone or my left knee. So in Parshavottanasana, this is called Parshavottanasana, same rule like Padahastasana, Padangushtasana. We're trying to touch the thighs with the belly, not rounding the back, but keep the back flat as much as possible. This pose helps for people with hunched back, and of course, as you can feel, it stretches the legs. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale slowly, come up. Slowly, slowly. Hop yourself forward. Release the hands and take a moment here to recover. Here you go. Now move at the center of your mat. It's a balancing pose. You gotta press the left foot completely into the ground. Pull the kneecap up. You bend the right knee forward. In one thing, in balancing poses, I always remind people, choosing a fixed point, gazing to a fixed point in front of you will always help you to keep the pose longer, okay? So again, press the left foot completely into the ground, bend the right knee forward. Now you see what I'm doing, my shoulders are away from me. I catch my right big toe with the right peace finger, and I stretch my right leg forward. Now that's the time when you use a belt if you need it. If you cannot do that, you're gonna place a belt at the ball of the feet, stretch the leg. Oh, I'm losing my balance. Stretch the leg, hold it with one hand, and the left hand, right hand, and the left hand stays into the hip. Now stay here for 7, 6. Choose a fixed point in front of you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg there. Just turn it to the right side. Now you can either stay here or the full poses. You're turning your gaze to your left side. Breathe. 7, 6. Soften the upper back and shoulders. 5, 4. Relax the facial muscles. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the leg back forward. Don't release yet. Bring the leg back forward. Now just try to bring the leg higher and bring the forehead down to the knee just for a touch. Inhale up. Keep the leg there. Release. Keep it up. Bring both hands on the hip. Flex the toes forward and stay. 7, 6. Whew. Higher. Ooh, I'm losing my balance. When I began Ashtanga, my leg was here. Now I can bring it higher. My teacher always yelling at me, higher, higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the right knee and slowly release. Whew. There was a lot of working into the leg. Let's move into the other side. Press the right foot. Completely. So in balancing, besides gazing to a fixed point in front of you, also planting the toes heel outside and inside of the feet, the one that stays on the ground, planting it strongly and firmly into the mat. It's helping a lot to stay balanced. Okay, so let's begin. Now you bring the right foot down, pull the knee up, engage the right leg, bend the left knee forward, catch your left big toe or use the belt. With the left piece finger, extend the leg forward, right hand on the hip, and stay. 7, 6, 5, shoulders down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg goes to the left side, gaze to the right. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg back forward just for a quick touch. Forehead to knee. Come on up. Ooh, keep the leg there. Release the left hand on the hip. Flex the toes forward. Stay. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the left knee and release. Here you go. Let's move forward. Now, again, it's a balancing pose, the next. This is requiring even more balance. So, again, feel free to attempt, okay? But be aware of what you're doing. Now, plant the left foot completely into the mat. You're gonna bend the right knee again. Move the calf outside and bring the right foot, place the right foot on top of the left thigh. Now you see how I'm bending my right knee to the side, and this is 1, okay? Now my right hand should go normally behind my back and catching my big toe with my right piece finger. But you can do that later. Before you go into the pose, look at me what you're doing and what I'm doing, and then you go into the pose, okay? But what again, because my arms I think are too short, I can. What I'm doing that later after I'm forward folding. So look first. For now, I'm holding my right ankle with my right hand, the one that should go behind my back. I inhale my left arm up, and very carefully, I exhale, I forward fold without collapsing. I'm bringing my left hand down. Now from here, I'm releasing my right hand behind my back, and I'm catching that big toe with my right hand. and I exhale completely. I forward fold. I stay. Soft neck. You can attempt, no worry if it's not coming. I also couldn't do it the first time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now slowly coming up and bring the right foot inside the left inner thigh, hands at the heart center, and stay. For another 7, 6, 5. In the tree pose, make sure your right knee is to the side, and I'm not pressing my left hip too much to the side, okay? My inside of the left inner thigh is pushing against the right foot, so I stay in the middle. Oh man, I'm losing my balance. 4, 3, shoulders relaxed, 2, and 1. Come back to center and release. Let's move to the other side. We take 3 here. Take a sip of water if you have to. Just sip. Remember, don't drink too fast. Now, bring the right foot completely into the mat. You bending the left knee. Remember, remove the left calf outside a little bit, and place the left foot on top of the right thigh this time. You holding your left ankle with the left hand, right hand up. Exhale with control. I'm lowering down. Right palm down. Now I'm bringing my left arm behind my back. I'm catching my right big toe, my left big toe, and I exhale forward fold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the right foot down, and with control you coming up. Now catch the left ankle, release the right hand, and bring the left foot, the sole of the foot inside the right inner thigh. Release the hands into our nice tree pose. Relax the shoulders. We stay for another 7. Remember, the sole of the feet it's playing with the inside thigh. They pressing against each other, so my hip it's not coming to the side, but I stay in the center. My left knee is to the side. 5, 4, 3. Relax the shoulders. 2, and 1. Bring the knee back to center and release. Take a moment and let's move forward. Come back at the top of your mat, big toes touching each other. Inhale, hips down, chair pose. Utkatasana. 5, 4, 3, shoulders relaxed on the way. 2, 1, exhale, forward fold. All the way down. Inhale, heart well. Press the palms down. Remember those heels up. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg, step in between your hands, left heel down, bend the right knee, come up. Virabhadasana 1. Again, this time we stay for 7. Gaze up, shoulders away, square yourself to the mat. 6. If your neck don't allow you, remember you can always gaze forward. 5. My left thigh is parallel to the ground. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the arms up. Just gaze forward. Stretch the right leg. Turn yourself all the way to the left. Left toes out. Now you hop your right leg. Hop your right leg. That's it. Turn the toes forward. That's it. So your right thigh is parallel to the ground. Bend the left knee. And we stay here in Virabhadasana. For 7, shoulders away, gaze up, if your neck allows you. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gaze forward. Exhale, Virabhudasana 2 on the left side. Left knee bend, left heel to right arch. Adjust your feet if you have to. Shoulder blades are pushing, going away from each other. Sharpen the fingers, gaze at your left finger, left middle finger, left palm. 4, 3, press the outside of the right foot into the ground. 2, the outside, the left knee goes towards the back, don't let it go forward, towards me, outside rotation of the knee power. That's 3, 2, 1, keep the arms parallel to the ground, turn the left toes in, right toes out, Virabhudasana to the right side. Sharpen the fingers, you see how my knee goes in? I'm turning my knee towards the back. I press the outside of the left foot into the ground, I lower down my hips, my shoulder blades are going away from each other. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now look at me. Exhale, we bring the arms forward, step back. We take a Chaturanga Dandasana again. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, look at your hands and bend the right knee, bring it towards the left. You see the outside of my foot is into the mat. Now do the same with the left, but go towards the right. I'm crossing my legs at the knees and I'm bringing my knees forward. I sit, keep the palms where they are, don't move the palms, and stretch the legs forward. Now again here we're moving into a part of Ashtanga where it's a lot about jumping through, we call it. So again here, in between of the next each pose for a while, it's a lot of jumping through and jumping back. I'm working on mine, but I can explain how to do it. So again here with the jumping throughs, like from downward facing dog, you can stay, I'm just showing. What I did, it was in slowly. You see, I crossed and bend. But also again here. Now, my first downward facing dog, I came first with the right leg and the left behind. Same here. Every second pose, you're gonna alternate. You come with left first and right after. And you're gonna jump through. Same when we're gonna go back. I bend my knees and I bring my right shin bone in front of the left and I'm going back. Second one, I'm gonna do the other way around. The left shin bone in front of the right, okay? So remember, try to alternate. Again, my jumping through and jump forward are not yet excellent, so we're gonna just do it slowly for now. Okay, so let's take it from where I left it. I was here, I keep my feet together, hands to the side, I press my legs into the mat, heels together, flex the toes, point the toes towards you, hands by the side into the Dandasana pose. I keep my shoulders away, upper back relaxed, and I stay in Dandasana for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now bend the knees, remember to alternate. Bring the arms forward, jump yourself back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Cross the knees and come back. The same. Come back to Dandasana. Now keep the legs there. Now we go into Paschimottanasana, A, B, C, D. The same here. It's going to be a forward fold. you might need a belt or maybe not. If you think you need a belt, all four, you can do it at the same way by placing the belt at the top of your feet, flat back and exhale forward fold. But if you want to try, just do the all four Paschimottanasana together with me. So the first one, I keep my legs together and stretch. I inhale, arms up, shoulders away from me. I exhale to forward fold. I catch my big toe again with the peace finger. I inhale again to flat back. I exhale to forward fold. Once again from my belly, chest first, and the head is the last one to come down. So flat back, exhale, forward fold, Paschimottanasana 8. I stay. Remember, in this four Paschimottanasana, 4 different Paschimottanasana, if you cannot do it by touching your feet, just do all four at the same way using the belt. And stay here, soft neck, soft upper back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Come on up, and now bend the knees. Remember to alternate. Bring the arms forward, jump yourself back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Cross the knees and come back. The same. Come back to Dandasana. Now keep the hands where they are. You're just gonna move your hands at the outside of your feet. Inhale to flat back, exhale to forward fold. Stay for another 7. Remember to press the feet into the ground completely. Push through the heels, feet together, heels together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, halfway up, and now bend the knees. Remember to alternate. Bring the arms forward, jump yourself back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Cross the knees and come back. The same. Come back to Dandasana. Now move your hands at the top of your feet. Inhale to flat back. My shoulders are still away from me. I exhale to forward fold. And I stay for another 7, 6, 5. My legs are down, no bending knees. 4. Use the bag if that's the case. 3. Soft neck, soft upper back. 2, 1. Inhale, halfway up. And now bend the knees. Remember to alternate. Bring the arms forward. Jump yourself back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Cross the knees and come back. The same. Come back to Dandasana. Now I move my hands, my arms forward more. I am grabbing my left wrist or maybe your right. I don't know, you choose which one. That's not a rule here. You choose the one that feels right for you, or always the best. Inhale to flat back and I exhale to forward fold. Same here, my belly touch the thigh, no bending knee. I keep my flat back. 7, 6, soft neck, soft upper back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly roll yourself up. And now bend the knees. Remember to alternate. Bring the arms forward. Jump yourself back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Cross the knees and come back. The same. Come back to Dandasana. Now completely and release. the pose. Now from here, keep the legs together, move the palms into the ground behind you. Keep the legs together, press the palms into the ground. Inhale, lift your hips up. You keeping your toes together and pressing the toes towards the ground. Lift your hips higher, stretch the elbows, gaze at your belly bottom, or drop your head all the way in the back, gaze up at the ceiling into our Purvottanasana. 7, 6, 5. If your neck gives you trouble, just gaze at your belly bottom. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower down. Now again, cross the legs and Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Cross again with different legs. Hop forward, jump. All right. So here where we're gonna stop. It's almost half of the practice. We're gonna do the other half in the next class, and then Ashtanga. Once we know all of them very well, we will practice all of the practice, the 2 classes in 1 class. Okay, so I took it a little bit slowly today. As I mentioned, I want you guys to feel safe and not bring any injuries to yourself. So for today, breathing exercise, let's move forward. We go again into alternate nostril breathing, but a different technique than the one I taught you last time. So the one we know for now, it's inhale to the left, close, exhale to the right, inhale right, close, exhale left, right? Now today we're gonna do the same. We begin by inhaling through the left for 5 times. So remember how to place the hand. Big thumb at the right nostril, index, middle finger, third eye, Ajna chakra, and the ring finger, it's gonna come close to the left nostril. If you're left-handed, just switch. Okay, so the today practice, it's a different technique. We gonna close the right nostril, inhale for 5 times through the left. 1, exhale. 2, inhale, exhale. 3, inhale, exhale. 4, inhale, exhale. 5, inhale, exhale. Close and move 5 times to the right side. Then release the hand and breathe for 5 times through both nostrils. And that's 1 round. We're gonna practice 5 rounds of that. So remember, inhale 5 times to the left and exhale 5 times to the left. Close the left, move to the right, inhale, exhale 5 times to the right. Release both hands, inhale, exhale 5 times through both nostrils. This is 1 round. We do 5 rounds like that. I want to read you very quick the contraindication and benefits. Contraindication, it's not so crazy, anyone can do it, only if you're having cold, flu or fever. Don't practice this. The benefits, minor blockages are removed and the flow of breath in both nostrils becomes more balanced. Breathing through the left nostril tends to activate the right brain hemisphere. Breathing through the right nostril activates the left hemisphere. The long and slow balanced breathing has profound effects in calming and balancing the energies. Okay, so only if you having fever, cold or flu, don't do this. Okay, assume our cross chin or anything that's comfortable to you. Rest your left hand on the left knee, palm facing down, or you can even bring a giant mudra in. Come on now with index, middle finger, Ajna chakra, right thumb outside right nostril, left nostril you have outside the ring finger. So close your eyes and observe this natural breathing for some time. I will guide you through this nadi shoulder, alternate breathing. Relax the shoulders. Breathe through both nostrils for some time first. 5 more. Relax the facial muscles. 4. 3. Long inhale, long exhale, remember. 2. Start to prepare yourself. We're gonna begin by inhaling through the left first. So close the right nostril. Inhale for 5 times through the left. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Last one, inhale left. Exhale left and close. Move to the right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Release the hand. Inhale 1, both nostrils. Exhale both. Inhale 2, both nostrils. Exhale 2. Inhale 3, both nostrils. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Exhale 4. Inhale 5. Exhale 5. Prepare. Inhale only left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale, last one left. Exhale left. Move to the right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale, last one right. Exhale right. Release the hand 5 times in, both. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. Inhale 5. And exhale. Let's begin again. Inhale only left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Last one, inhale left. Exhale left. Move to the right nostril. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Last one, inhale right. Exhale right. Release the hand. Inhale one. Hold nostrils. Exhale. Inhale two. And exhale. Inhale three. And exhale. Inhale four. And exhale. Inhale last one. And exhale. Move to the left nostril. Close the right. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Last one, inhale left. Exhale left. Close the left. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Last one, inhale right. Exhale right. Release the hand. Inhale both. Exhale. Inhale two. Exhale. Inhale three. And exhale. Inhale four. And exhale. Inhale last one. And exhale. Close the right. Inhale left. Last one. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. And exhale left. Inhale left, last one. Exhale left. Move to the right nostril. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Last one, inhale right. Exhale right. Release and hold and stay here 5. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 2. And exhale. Inhale last one. And exhale. Now close your eyes, keep your eyes closed. We're going to move straight into meditation. If you just want to uncross your legs very quick and release some pressure, feel free. might as well find a wall or sit on a chair or just stay here in cross-chin position. We're going to go straight into meditation. With today's meditation, let's try to open ourselves to an experience of our inner self and try to calm our minds. Tune into the breath. Observe every inhale and exhale now. Relax yourself completely. Breathe in and breathe out softly. Relax yourself. Move your awareness to the inner body. Try to imagine what's inside you. Become aware of the feelings you're having right now. Become aware of the sensations in your body. What do you feel right now? Maybe you imagine your organs. See it. How do you like the sensations you're having right now? The feelings you're having right now? Breathe. Use the breath as an invitation to feel more settled. Use the breath as an invitation to bring more awareness to your inner body. Feel the inner body. With every inhale, you're finding your peace and you're finding awareness. See all your organs happily working together in perfect harmony to give you inner peace, to give you health, so you could shine from the inside. See your emotions of happiness. See the feelings residing in you of joy, feelings of love, feeling of calmness. Breathe. Observe every inhale and every exhale. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the nose. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose. Relax yourself deeper and deeper with every exhalation. If your mind is filling you in with many thoughts, and maybe different thoughts than what you want to hear right now, just thank those thoughts for coming by and tell them that you're too happy right now. You're too calm right now to deal with them. You're finding your inner peace right now. You're keeping your mind in contact with the breath. Breathe and relax. Breathe and relax. See your heart right at the center of your body, filled with so much love. Keep some of this love for yourself and share the rest of it with the world. See this beautiful organ residing right at the center of your body in perfect health. Maybe have a look at the space in between your eyebrows, your forehead. Go deeper all the way inside where your thoughts reside, and see how clear your mind is right now. Clear mind and calm. Have a look at your belly organs. Maybe you can see your intestines, your liver, pancreas, stomach. See these organs, how happy are dancing together. Every single organ in your body, it's perfectly fine, perfectly working in synchrony with each other. Continue your journey in scanning your body from the inside. This body is your temple. This is your temple where you have to live. Scan this temple from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. And again, notice how everything, every single organ are so joyfully working, perfectly working within you. You are relaxed and calm. You are shining from the inside. Breathe and relax deeper and deeper. beautiful balance within you is infinite, is eternal, and cannot be broken. Now that you acknowledge this truth of yourself, shine and surrender deeper. Receive this calmness you were looking for. Know that it's yours, and no one can take it away from you.